Well, good evening, minions, and welcome to tonight's episode of Kindred Lists. I am the Raven Queen, master of ceremonies for this evening. Will I be humble and merciful? I guess we shall see. But stay tuned. See the fate of our heroes tonight as they venture deeper into my home, the fortress of memories. But before we begin, a good deity must always thank their sponsors and supporters for supporting this nonsense on Friday nights and other days during the week. First off, we want to thank our friends at Twitch and Streamlabs OBS for allowing us to be affiliated with them. We also want to thank Little Dragon Corp and Cardboard Castle Games. You can type in !Little Dragon or !CCG in our Twitch chat and get a quick link to their storefronts and websites where you can purchase all sorts of interesting and fun RPG related gear. They also have some really cool dice, as we call them, math rocks, for your purchase. So make sure you take the time out to go visit them and tell them we sent you. You can also use coupon codes PROBONUS and checkout at Little Dragon to get 10% off your order. Or if you tell Cardboard Castle Games, hey, I love Proficiency Bonus and all the crazy crap that they do on their weekly streams, they'll give you 10% off in their store as well. So thank you guys so much for partnering with us and supporting us. We really do appreciate it. It helps to support this community in such a dramatic and amazing way. So thank you guys so very much. Another announcement I would like to make before we begin tonight. January 2022, there will be a new stream coming to Proficiency Bonus. In the place of Star Wars, which is coming to an end in December, Victoria from the channel will be running Wild Beyond the Witchlight in the Star Wars Thursday night time slot. More information and start times and things like that will be given later, but I wanted to make sure to make that announcement as Victoria steps into the Game Master, Dungeon Master chair to run her adventures through that. We've got some character art on the way, so be on the lookout for that, and get yourself hyped and mark your calendars for January 2022, as new things are going to be sprouting up here at Proficiency Bonus next year. So, yes, it's going to be fun. And if you haven't picked up that adventure, do so, because it's excellent. If you're going to play in it, pick it up, put it on your shelf, and do not read it. Because Dungeon Masters don't like it when you read the book. Anybody else have any announcements we need to make? All right. Well, we're going to dive right in to tonight's episode. We left off our heroes. We're walking into the temple of Ilmater that stood in Daggerford. And they were walking in the midst of darkness when all of a sudden these ethereal images of people they have run into in the past flanked both ends like crowded streets, applauding and cheering, calling your names as you began walking down along this carpeted pathway. And then we left off with you seeing a glow in the distance. What do you do?
Can we tell what the glow is?
Not yet. I was giving you guys a moment to either roleplay or prepare before you got closer. That's up to you.
Okay. Do we have that witch spell that can wish us out of here thing, or did you guys use it for something like, I don't know, petty and trivial?
Get us out of here again.
I
That's
used
my
mine for
complaint, Jeff.
something petty, but it wasn't trivial. All right.
I have used mine once, but at the same point, I still have the ability to do so again should the need arise.
Yeah, me too.
No way you can just like witch us out of these circumstances, or realm, or
Well,
home. We can go home.
as you may or may not be aware, that how do I say this? The more drastic what you are seeking with the wish, the more something could go wrong with it.
Mm.
This is, as they say, the monkey's paw.
Do we have like a deck of cards, and not a monkey's paw? Something like.
If you'd like, you can draw a card. I always keep a deck of playing cards on me.
Hey.
Oh,
Really?
Do we?
Smallfin will pull out a little packet of cards and sort of give a shake.
I don't know about that one.
Back away.
I could always use divine intervention, couldn't I? Well, I mean, like that's a very low probability, but I could.
I just don't want
possibly.
to be here.
Well, I
Like
think
this
part
has
of
been
the
a
issue,
nightmare for us.
part of the issue we might be running into is like if we leave, they'll just bring us back. They
Actually, a
literally
really good
snapped us
point.
here in the first place.
He was swept off the
Really
streets of
clean.
Waterdeep.
Yeah.
There's
It's
only one
snaps
way to
locked
go.
in.
It's forward.
I know. This bad feeling for some reason, nothing in particular. Just this whole.
Oh, should we heroes feast or something? Do you guys want to do that before the battle? Well, I don't know if there's gonna be a battle, but just in case.
But I guess we should just walk towards the light.
I think you're worrying over nothing.
Okay.
It's
Molfin,
locked back
Molfin.
to us.
Molfin,
Yes.
where did you get those deck of cards from?
It's that deck of cards.
It's that deck of cards?
Yes.
Okay. Didn't you put them in that
Okay.
chest of yours?
I can't remember, did I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, then yes, I don't have a deck of cards on me at
Okay.
the moment.
I was just checking.
All I have on me is the flask.
Got it.
Don't remember where I put those. I have so much in that chest.
Ashlyn, as you're saying all this and you guys are still walking, all of a sudden your foot gets like caught on something a little bit. It's almost like something just like catches on the top of your foot and you look down and it's caught in spider webbing.
What's that word? Geas. The spell.
Yes.
Gaius.
Gaius. Am I still under that influence?
Dear Lord, no.
No.
That was only good for a month.
I would run in some direction and scream like
Yeah,
a small child.
Would love to try to tackle Ashlyn, but she is fast.
The tables have turned. I am now tackling Ashlyn.
Ah, yes.
You can try.
I will
You're
try.
gonna try. Okay, go ahead and make an athletics check, either contested against your athletics or dexterity.
Well, let me just move this cat real quick.
All right.
I'll do
far away
athletics because I'm probably just gonna try to like pretty much fight her or not like try to escape. Just fight. $22.
She's taking the dice out of the cat.
Taking the dice out of the cat.
I don't want to be shaken.
Oh, you shouldn't have eaten the dice.
I'm sorry, man. They looked good. They looked flavorful.
Did you
Well-
look like candy?
I don't have a thing, so I rolled it on the table, and then it fell on the floor. It fell on the floor as a nat 20. However, I doubt
Okay.
that would even do anything to Ashlyn.
No, well, what's your
Well-
modifier for strength?
What's your strength modifier?
Or
Oh.
let me
Oh.
check.
Oh.
Oh, how the turntables.
Yeah.
Wait, let me check. No, 2.
Oh.
So it's a
Oh,
tie.
how
It's a-
the turntables.
It's a tie. It's a tie. So
Oh, no.
normally in a tie situation, the rules in the DMG say that the situation does not change. So basically, it's the same as it goes. But because I find it interesting sometimes to do this, I want to have a roll off. So
Oh!
just roll a d20, no modifiers. Whoever
Okay.
rolls the highest wins.
You just
Roll
hear
this
Ashlyn
onto the
screaming,
floor straight up because I don't have an icebox right now. I don't know where it went.
The rule of
I rolled
cool
a-
right now. That's what's happening.
Oh, you got a good shot.
You got a good shot.
You got a really good shot.
Found
Yeah,
it. I'm a
one
dummy and I
shot,
used
one
it for sewing
opportunity.
supplies. What did you get, Ashlyn? I mean, Sarah.
Oh, that turned evil
Yeah.
very quickly.
That was an evil laugh. What did you get?
A 13.
13. You
Nice.
tackle Ashlyn into a bunch of more spider webs. I mean, it's like that thing where they're just like sticking to you and you have to like peel them away.
You got full mail on!
And I'm like, no, we have to get this far and to run because of spiders.
I hate them!
And as
Ashlyn.
this is rolling, as you guys are rolling around in the spider webs, you guys can hear from the darkness ahead of you where the glow is coming from. It is about time that you have all arrived. I've been eagerly awaiting. Please, step forward into the light. Approach us.
Yes.
Who is it?
Does this sound like a voice I've heard before?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
sounds like Loth's voice.
Oh, no.
Calista just like cracks her neck and shoulders and just beelines it.
Okay.
Gosh.
I'll keep
Yeah,
And I
up.
have to crack mine.
Dolphins keeping pace.
All right. I'm going to take you guys to a different map in roll 20.
Diana is hauling Ashlyn,
You had to drag me.
Which
picking
just
up
makes it
and
better.
carrying Ashlyn.
Ashlyn getting dragged through all the spider
Oh.
webs.
Whoa, dude.
Yeah.
Whoa, wait, what is this? What is this?
Sick.
Whoa!
What in the
I didn't know you could do that in roll 20.
What the heck is
You
happening?
can
terrifying.
now. Hey.
Oh, this is not sick. This is not sick at all. This is bad.
This
This is
really
very
bad.
bad.
what?
There's
Wait,
four-
what?
Wait.
What?
Very bad.
What?
Five things on our list are in this one room.
Yeah, I don't.
Why do you
Hold
why
on,
do you
how-
think the
what?
title of this show is called Kindred Lists? What?
Whoa.
Wow.
So, I will,
shoot.
as you guys approach and you start to go towards the glowing, you see illuminated by purple torchlight throughout a large throne chamber. There is indeed, in fact, a throne that looks to be emblazoned with intricate designs of ravens and feathers. But it is unoccupied. As floating beside it, you see the essence of an individual such as this, surrounded in magical energy that seems to be zapping all around her, clouded in the middle. You can see the midst kind of just it's just stuck in this ball, this orb. Electrical energy is zapping out of these horse-like sculptures that are around the center of the room, in the center which lies a blood fountain, with the hilt of a dagger sticking out from soaking in the blood. Lines of blood protrude towards the blood fountain, feeding it. The blood comes from 4 individuals who are strapped to these statues, with these large polearms being jabbed into their bodies in some way or shape or form, draining their blood and feeding the fountain. One of the individuals you recognize immediately. It's Moby. Another individual looks to be a massive dragon cloaked in shadow. Another individual appears to have a skull-shaped head with beaming red eyes and massive horns, almost like the horns of a large bull. A massive, grotesque body lies underneath as he is also strapped to this contraption. In a corner, you see down below a decrepit-looking old mage of some sorts. You guys recognize him. He was the mage that you ran into a while back. That when you guys went into, Ashlyn went up the tower. This is that same creepy undead mage. They're all being drained of whatever life energy that they have, but they are sustained. It looks like they are very badly hurt and held here against their will. And energy just seems to be burning out throughout the room. There are 4 creatures down below that seem to be concentrating. Magical sparks of energy just zap from their eyes. As these things look like hunched over vultures, wearing purple cloaks. And it seems like they're contributing to the glowing runes along the floor. And you can feel the presence of powerful arcane energy within the room. The corners of this place are covered in vast, thick spider webs that go from floor to ceiling. And you can see in the top corner, on the wall back here, you can see Lolth looking down upon everything that's occurring here. Thank you, Eric, for the subscription. We appreciate it. 31 months. That is amazing, Eric. Thank you for all the support.
Original gang.
And Lolth looks towards you all and says, I'm so glad that all of you could make it. You passed every test. And now it's time to finish it. She's at her weakest state. She gestures over to the individual stuck in the energy. She just waits. Waits for the final strike to be dealt. By you. And she looks directly at Callista. All you have to do is pick up that dagger, approach her, and drive that dagger into her heart.
So many things I want to do right now.
And you can hear the moaning of these like bird-like creatures going.
Can I insight check Lolth?
Yes, you may.
I want to see if I think she's being on the up and up with us.
Can I lean over to Diana and like try to quietly talk to her?
I believe.
You believe? Okay.
That was a 2.
A 2.
Diana, do you have plane shift? Can you get my dad out of here?
I do, yes. Sure.
Can you send him to the garden?
Can I send him to the garden, DM? Yeah, can I do that?
I believe you could, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, sure. I can do that.
You'd have.
Is he good? Is he good? Is your father good, generally speaking?
I just need somewhere where they can't touch him.
You heard.
I trust Ilmater will protect him.
Here's the problem. Well,
He's my sensei.
I'm gonna have to make a melee spell attack against him, and if I hit, then he makes a charisma saving throw. But if I don't, then
That's only if he.
if I
That's only if he
miss-
resists.
He might resist. He doesn't know I'm
That's-
telling
that's-
Diana
that's-
this time being quiet.
That's true. That's true. Yeah.
I try to sneak attack my father-in-law with a plane shift because I doubt that I'm gonna be able to approach him and willingly get him to leave.
Okay. So you're sneak attacking Riled with a plane shift spell.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what I'm going to have you do
Yeah.
is I'll have you make your melee spell attack with advantage,
Thank God.
but he will try to attempt to make the saving throw
Yeah, I figured.
I know he will. I
since
know.
you're
I
sneak
hope he's not
attacking
very
it and not telling him.
charismatic. Just know that he's not gonna leave.
Told him he'd leave.
Huh?
Dad, we're gonna try to fight a god, you know.
No,
calm.
my dad would not. He would fight me on this, and I don't
Yep.
have time
Yeah.
to argue.
He most definitely would fight you on this.
It was okay.
Can we tell that Diana and Callista are trying to have this conversation, like trying to do something on their own? Do any of us notice?
Make
You
a...
see Callista put her hand on Diana's shoulder and whisper something into her ear.
Go ahead and make... Let's do this. Go ahead and make a stealth check. Callista. And that's just gonna...
Diana
It's
is
just gonna be...
still
It's
struggling
just gonna
with
be...
Ashlyn.
You have observant, don't you?
Yes.
So you could read lips if you were at the right angle. But I will try to stealth for the rest of the room.
Okay.
Well, definitely isn't
Okay.
right.
I have a
That's
question.
so
If I'm
funny.
trying to sneak attack something, but I have disadvantages on my stealth rolls, would I get disadvantage on my sneaking, which would
Not for
thus make
this.
me a straight roll because you gave me advantage?
Not for this.
Okay, cool. Then I got a nat 20.
I also got a nat 20!
Oh,
We gotta protect my dad!
Okay.
27 total for stealth.
Does anybody have passive perception higher than a 27? Okay. So,
No.
Me.
so Mulfin, if you have the observant, you probably could read the lips.
Okay. Mulfin's gonna sort of step forward a little bit then, trying to sort of draw attention a little bit away from them, and just look up at Lolf. And what about this one, the large one? What happens to him at the end of it? I had business with him.
Oh, right, Mulfin. I know about your business. His body-like form will be shredded to bits, but as is his nature, he will return in some time. You just have to be patient. That's all.
No, I'd rather not be patient. It's in my interest if he's not available. Ask me to obtain what I need from him.
And what is it that you need from him, Mulfin?
Small trinket of his. Settle a debt.
Hmm. What is your spell save DC, Diana?
19.
Rowd rolled a 15 on the die, plus 7. He has a 22.
Yikes.
I know.
So
You made me waste 7 spell slot.
So you smack Ryled, and he feels like a spell, like he's just like stressing out, like there's a spell being cast upon him all of a sudden, and he panics and he like turns around and he sees it's you, Diana, and what are you doing? And then sees like Callista
What are
like
you
standing
doing?
right next to her. Wait.
Trying to
You
save
doing?
your life.
Save my life. What is this about?
Can't a daughter and a daughter-in-law, want to protect her father? But yeah,
Listen, I think
yeah.
if you really don't want me here,
Don't want. It's that we're scared. We don't want you to die.
Why is there...
I don't want you worse than death. And I kind of just glance at Lolth.
Oh yeah.
There's things worse
Listen.
than death.
Yes,
We're gonna send
there
him to
is.
Elmater.
There is things worse than death. Living is that abomination that I had for so long.
Exactly.
That was worse than death.
Exactly.
So I'd much prefer death. So I'd rather stay here with all of you. With you, my daughter, and fight by your side.
Hate how
You can
freaking stuck
you can try all you want to protect me, but I have a feeling I'll be doing a lot more protecting you.
Really should have had this talk before I used such a great spell.
I'm sorry, Diana.
It's okay.
Thank you.
Oh well.
I kind of just give everyone one last look, including my father, and I just say, stay alive. She's not gonna like this.
Oh, really quickly, can I cast Aid?
You're casting aid?
Yes. It's just a little spell to give a few people a plus 5 hit points. Each target's hit point maximum and current hit points increase by 5 for the duration.
Okay, how many can you cast it on?
Up to 3 creatures.
Okay.
So I will pick Riled, obviously.
Okay.
And who else has relatively low-ish hit points for I will pick Vix. And
Question?
Poison to Vex.
Vix. And I don't remember anyone else's numbers. Lachlan, Vix, and Riled. Yes.
Sounds good.
Okay. Awesome.
I'm trying to figure out how to do this on D&D Beyond.
I just put it as temp hit points and remember that it's...
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do too. Okay. All right, so with casting Aid, you guys get a little buffer of hit points.
And that lasts for 8 hours.
8 hours.
Whoa.
That's nice.
Whoa.
There you
Thanks.
go. Molfin, Loth kind of turns away and just kind of starts to walk slowly along the webs behind this throne area. And she speaks to you without looking at you, but she starts to say, Molfin, I must regrettably inform you that you have been incredibly deceived. See, you don't need this creature. And she gestures over towards Orcus, strapped to this massive statue. You have surpassed that. You have far surpassed that. You see, your destiny all along was to help get them here. For this moment. Do you think it was... Why, you thought it was so easy to obtain that thing that you wear upon your hand. How easy it was. It was right there, near your hometown. Who do you think made that happen, Molfin?
Insight check.
Go ahead.
Exactly. Diana refuses to believe that such a thing as Lolth could ever contaminate a holy place of Elmater.
18.
18. You believe her.
Oh, she's not lying. Oops.
And that thing, I was incredibly impressed that you were bold enough to Gouge out your own eye to replace it with that hideous thing. But I was pleasantly surprised when you did it anyway. You see, Molfen, you gained your power because I made it so. And you did exactly what you were supposed to do.
Don't let her get to you, Molfen. Don't let her get in your head.
Please.
You could see Molfen is sort of now, you can tell is just pacing a little bit. Couple of spaces left and right. Is that better? It matters not how what I currently wield came to be in my possession. What matters is the trinket the fat oaf possesses. Will enable me to enter into where I am meant to be. Which is not the Banshee Queen's playmates' presence. Or whatever that screaming mad woman you were fighting with the last time saw you.
Oh, no need to worry about her. Just another one full of jealousy. Who would never reach her full potential.
I think it seems you know all too much about. I'll just sort of turn his back and start walking away. And as he does, he's actually going to...
Uh-oh.
I prepare it. Crap. I'm going to have to roll for it to see if it goes through, because I did not prepare the other spell.
Uh-oh.
Molfen is going to cast Sending.
Okay.
And... Actually, where... Okay, yes, I did prepare Sending. Give me a second. I'm going to roll this in roll 20, because if I roll a 1, it doesn't matter. Okay. So it hopefully, well, at least in terms of mechanically, it'll reach where it's intended to go.
Okay.
So Molfen is casting Sending to Asmodeus.
Okay.
And it's just going to say, in process of attempting to obtain your wand for you, wanted to share insight that Lolth, the Raven Queen, and Orcus are all present. Perhaps some backup in your near vicinity that, should need arise, I could summon.
As you're pacing along the room, Molfen, a minute passes. You get no response.
Blaming.
Where's the dagger that Walt mentioned?
It is
Counterspell.
sitting right
Oh.
here on the
Can
map
I?
Oh.
in
Can
the
I walk up
fountain.
a little?
Of course. Yeah, you guys can walk up.
I want to walk up and look over at Moby and see how Moby looks.
He looks in a stasis. He looks beat, battered, tired, starved. And he's got this like pole like stuck into him, like in his shoulder, that has just this slow trickle, this slow like river of blood just flowing from him down and then onto the floor, and the blood kind of seeps through this line in the floor that leads to the fountain, making all these runes and stuff glow with blue and purple energy.
Can I I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna say, can you bring him back though?
What happens after Raven Queen is,
Oh well, I'll be up here.
those guys?
You get what you came for. Isn't this what you wanted? The death of the Raven Queen? And we have the heir right here, and gestures towards Callista.
What about Moby?
Yeah, what happens to Moby?
You still have feelings for this traitor? The one whom abandoned you on your quest to serve this wretched being?
He's family.
You're a wretched being.
Oh,
I left too.
now let's not be so hasty, dear.
Of course we want Moby.
I must apologize. The ritual is already commenced.
If that's the case, then my deal is off. He was part of my deal. I'm walking towards the dagger.
And as you walk towards it, and she just like, it looks like she's starting to get angry, and as you start to walk towards the dagger, that anger kind of turns to like an angry smile upon her face, and she's like, you don't really mean that. You came all this way.
Surely there's someone else that could replace his spot.
I made it so easy for you.
Too easy.
Indeed. I've done all the hard work. I've laid the path out for you all. One last step. That's all it takes.
Can I do a quick Arcana check before I step into the space?
Yes.
Silver, is that your dragon friend?
That's my guess.
I believe
What
it
is
is.
happening? Natural 20.
Natural 20. Arcana check.
That's 3.
You have a feeling that like stepping into this space, like are you trying to see if it'll do you any harm or
Like if it's gonna like control me or do me any harm or like take away my agency in any capacity?
you don't believe so at all? You believe
Okay.
you have freedom of movement up here. You are meant to go to that fountain and pick up that dagger and drive it into the chest of the Raven Queen. That is what is being proposed at this very moment. And the arcane nature of this room is holding everyone and the Raven Queen in a stasis.
And the
waiting.
dagger's here?
And the dagger's right inside that pool of blood. That fountain. Blade just soaking in it.
Don't steal strange daggers. Learn from me.
I've learned from my girlfriend. I don't need to. Honestly, it tracks.
And Lolf looks at you and says, yes, how fitting. A story that started with a dagger ends with a dagger.
What's this dagger look like?
It looks like it has a crude black blade that seems to be like, it almost appears like, you know, like stone. Some of the stone, like granite, is like porous. It almost seems like this is like some type of porous stone, and it's like soaking up the blood that's in the fountain. So it's like almost like it looks black, but when you look at it, it's like a deep crimson.
So the dagger's soaking up the blood, it appears?
Yep.
Do the individuals on the statue seem to acknowledge our presence at all?
No, they are barely conscious.
Okay. I kind of give one last look over my shoulder as I lock eyes with my party. And as I reach for the dagger, I cast Shape Change. And I turn into an adult silver dragon.
Okay. Fantastic. I don't have an adult silver dragon miniature
That's
prepared.
totally fine. Theater of the mind.
You got it. I can see if there's one in the Storm King's Thunder library. I don't know if there is. Oh, I could use another dragon though if
Yeah.
we need to. You've never done this in the past?
This is my first time using a 9th level spell like this.
Oh boy. Here, I'll just give you this one. Let me copy and paste this one over to you. We're just gonna use one of the white dragon buddies.
Yeah, that works. Same thing. Yeah.
And I will try to give you control of this. So, determined by character settings. Controlled by... I can't change it like I used to be able to. All right, I will work on that at break.
Okay, that's fine.
Or I can just control it for you because it's not letting me
Yeah.
change it to where you can control it.
That's fine.
I'll just leave it over here for now. So you
Okay.
transform into a massive silver dragon in the center of the room.
Mhm.
Here, I'll at least change your size of your token. There you go.
Great,
That's
let's really gonna swell that now.
that's more accurate.
Okay. Yeah. And Callista, in the dragon form, reaches out with her clawed hand, and as she goes to touch the dagger, she takes in a deep breath and exhales, and she's going to try to freeze the blood solid with a cold breath.
Oh, very nice.
Oh.
Very nice. So, as this breath is breathed upon the blood, you hear this terrible shriek from the 4 bird-like individuals that have been moaning and humming around as the blood completely freezes over top. Are you leaving the dagger in it?
Yeah.
Okay. The dagger
I want it
stays in.
frozen solid.
Okay, you just blow down upon this. You guys all watch as this just like a cloud of cold energy just engulfs all around where Callista is standing in front of her. And you hear these shrieks of these individuals that are around, and all of a sudden, this electrical energy that just starts zapping kind of out of places, out of the room. You hear like glass shattering along the sides of the room, and all of a sudden, this magical energy just starts to burst out from everywhere, as it seems as if the ritual is being disrupted. And you hear Loth just go, "No! Why?"
Yep, that's why I was like,
The path was so clear. It was made straight for you. And she just flips out.
uh-huh.
And you watch the figure in the back. The energy disperses. And that figure in the back falls to the floor. And is just lying up there next to the throne. Black feathers just slowly fall towards the ground and settle beside her. You see These creatures that are inside are still being held, but they kind of go to like an unconscious state as they're just laying in the midst up there. The blood frozen in the center. Lolth is angry. I need everyone to roll initiative for me, please.
Oh, no.
Yep. Sorry, Sam.
No, this is what had to happen.
I said to myself, cleric always goes last, and then I rolled a 1.
Rolled a 2.
Oh no.
Ooh.
Mine is just bad.
That was mine.
Yeah, mine's pretty bad.
I'll change it.
Did anybody roll a 25 or higher?
25.
25.
I forgot we don't have to use this.
Jeez.
Duh.
How about over a 20? What'd you have, Molfin?
You're muted.
You're
21.
21.
21. You got it. How about above a 15? Really? How about above a 10? How about above a 10? All right.
14.
14 and 11?
Yep.
Okay. Above a 5?
10 even.
What'd you have?
7.
7? 10 even and a
Almost.
7?
Poor Dex player.
Wasted those nat 20s.
I'm glad I burnt that that 2 earlier on the insight check.
Yeah.
19 helped on the initiative.
And I guess last is Diana,
Oh, number 1.
number 1.
Yeah,
Diana
yeah.
is...
You rolled a 1.
Oh, I forgot to roll for Raud. He's still here.
Oh.
Raud is also on a 14, so he goes
As
with
a
Callista.
note, I made the choice to not absorb all of my equipment, so I am still wearing the ring, and I still have the staff of Silvery Moon as a dragon.
Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like that. All right, I'm going to change us to some more appropriate music. I got a track. Start off this. And first to respond. Round 1. Vix. What do you do?
Gosh. How big are these spears that are through people's shoulders?
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 foot long.
Oh god.
Would you say like large, huge?
Technically in D&D terms, I believe that's gargantuan.
Gargantuan?
Yeah.
I don't know if I can affect that.
I'll say it can't if you're thinking the spell I tried to use last week.
What spell was that?
Animate objects.
Not that spell. I'm thinking true polymorph.
Just so you know, Molfin, you're on deck, so you can prepare what you want to do.
Oh, Molfin's already ready. Y'all should be afraid.
True.
Turn an object
I
of any
forgot
kind
we
into
should
creature.
be afraid of our own party members.
It doesn't say that it has restriction if I do it this way. So I've been riding on Silver's shoulders this whole time. I'll give him a kiss on the forehead, hop down, run towards the spear that's in the dragon.
Okay, so what's your movement speed?
30 feet.
30 feet? Okay.
Am I within 30 feet of that spear? If I move up 30 feet?
Go ahead and move yourself there, and then we'll find out.
I think I am. Yes. I am. I'm going to cast True Polymorph on the spear and turn it into a basilisk.
Okay. Let me see something very fast. Okay.
Assuming it's not being considered carried.
Y'all
I
are
don't-
funny because
What?
you got spells. I'm like, I can just punch things hard at level 19.
Okay.
You guys can
You can cast. Does it say you can cast polymorph on objects?
Yeah, there's objects to a creature.
Okay.
You can turn an object into any kind of creature as long as the creature's size is no larger than the object size.
Okay.
And the creature's challenge rating is 9 or lower.
Okay.
I don't know what the challenge rating of a basilisk is, but I'm thinking like giant snake or something.
Yeah, basilisk. I think I had those in here somewhere. Let me see if I got a basilisk.
I think they're like a 4 or something.
I was just thinking something long,
Yeah, there's
something
one.
in the same general
giant
shape.
constrictor snake from Chult.
So a basilisk forms out of the spear, and it actually drops as the spear is drops part of the dragon, kind of starts to like fall out just the slightest bit, and just kind of like dangling there.
But he's no longer like in a stasis.
It appears that he's still unconscious.
Okay.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm. But now there is a basilisk in the room.
I'll spin around and give Silver a thumbs up and inspire Silver.
All right, D12.
Yes.
All right, with a thumbs up and a smile from your friend, you've got this, Silver. You've got this. Hey, thanks for the bits.
That's my turn.
Excellent. Now, your basilisk, does it respond as like a normal basilisk would
Mm-hmm.
when you polymorph them?
I have to read. I wasn't even thinking about the ramifications of my actions.
Because it's technically just a spear, so I don't know how that would respond.
The target assumes hit points of the new form. The creature is limited in actions it can perform by the nature of its new form. Can't speak, can't cast spells, can't take any other action that requires hands or speech. Oh, I control the creature until my concentration lasts up to an hour. If
Okay.
it becomes permanent, I lose control.
Okay. Got it. Hey, thanks for the bits, Eric. Appreciate it.
Do you want me to control that on my turn or roll initiative for it?
I would prefer you control it on your turn.
Okay.
I don't know why I can't change their... I used to be able to just go into their... I used to be able to change ownership in the token, but now it says it's determined by character settings. So I think...
Gotta go into the journal.
Yeah. What button do
The
you
journal
click?
section under the character, and then do in-player's journals, and can be modified by.
That's what I gotta do. Yeah. Okay. So, Jamie J. Jamie J. Save settings. Okay. Now you should be able to control the basilisk, and I'm gonna change this dragon so that way. That's how you gotta
Okay.
do it. Is it in your journal now?
Oh, wrong thing. Yeah, I see its hit points and stuff, and I can. Yeah.
Yeah, if you can control it there.
Yeah.
And now, Kristy, you should have control now of that dragon token that's on there.
Yes. Yes.
And I think if you hold shift and double click on the basilisk token, it'll open the character sheet automatically for you.
Oh, that's perfect.
Yep.
Okay. That's what I was looking
Yep.
for.
Because I think it's linked to a character sheet in Roll20.
Where is the ruler? I'm tripping.
Mine just taking
Freaking out, man.
Mine's just taking a long time to load because I got all those animated effects on there tonight.
10, 15, 20. The basilisk is going to look at this bird thing.
Okay.
And petrifying gaze it.
Okay. What's the
What?
what's the saving throw on this?
DC 12 con save.
DC 12 con. Okay.
And move closer to that one.
Natural 1.
No.
The creature magically begins to turn to stone and is restrained. It must repeat the saving throw at the end of its next turn.
It's restrained, okay? Let me click on it and give it a restrained little tab so I know that it can't move. I'm just going to use like this netting.
Oh, I'm sorry. I did that wrong. It's at the start of their turn if they can see the basilisk.
Okay.
I did that wrong.
Well, it's okay. At the start of their turn, he'd be able to see it anyway, so we'll just say that would happen anyway.
Okay,
Yeah.
and he's just going to sit there.
Okay. Sounds good. Molfin with lair action, then Callista on deck.
Okay, so Molfin's going to look back up at where Lolth is. Now, looking where she's sort of in that corner.
Yep.
Does it seem like is she backed up sort of against walls, so to
Yeah,
speak?
she's kind of like has her legs up on the wall. She's probably about 25 feet up.
Oh, okay. And then what? And how large is Lolth?
Gargantuan.
Oh.
Oh.
Like, looking at her, how large do I?
Rope!
Whoa, Carrot Rope came in and gifted a bunch of subs.
It's Carrot Rope.
Thanks, Carrot
Oh,
Rope.
Mel Gibson himself.
Yes. Thank you, Carrot Rope. We appreciate you.
Thank you.
We're going to have a lot of oh yeahs in chat.
Wow, how cool is that? Like,
Oh,
I
yeah.
think she can fit inside a 30-foot sphere.
30-foot sphere.
Do I think she's bigger than 30 by 30?
I don't know. Well, according to the token size, it looks like 25 by 25.
Perfect. Molfin is gonna point dead center at Lolth
Uh-huh.
and muttering to himself, waving his hands, and just sort of reaches out and starts balling his hands together like this.
This, before you get too far,
Yep.
this creature down here beside Orcus turns towards you and starts casting an incantation while you're casting your incantation. It's going to attempt to counterspell.
Okay. All right. Question to you.
Uh-huh.
Can I cast a reaction while I'm at the same point? I don't know what the rules on that are.
I think we've done that in the past. Where you counterspell a counterspell.
Exactly what I'm going to try to do.
Yeah, that's fine. So he has to roll first.
Not if I'm counterspelling him. Because if I stop his counterspell, he wouldn't be able to counterspell me.
Oh yeah, if you're using your reaction, you're using your spell slot to do so.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm going to burn a third level to counterspell his counterspell.
Okay.
Welcome to Magic the Gathering.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
I hate blue ducks.
A damn good reason is Molfin is casting Prismatic Wall
Okay.
and creating a sphere completely enveloping Lolth.
Okay.
And I am basically setting it so that all of my party is not impacted by it. I'm going to put this into, so you can see it in roll 20 for those who are unfamiliar with it.
Sure.
It basically sheds light out to 100 feet, dim light for an additional 100.
Oh, so this place is illuminated very brightly now, yeah.
Yep. Let's see here. If a creature that can see the wall is within 20 feet of it or starts its turn there, it has to con save or become blinded. And then there's a whole bunch of effects if you want to try to get out of it.
Okay. Got it.
You move through one layer at a time.
Oh, this is the rainbow wall.
Yep.
Yeah, I remember this one.
And then after casting that, Muffin is going to meander over a little ways towards... what the... Okay, yeah, I did not actually mean to roll down stuff. I wanted to put the spell description in there, sorry. Yeah, not spray. I lost my wall.
Oh, man, I almost bought that one today, too. I almost bought that animated token of that prismatic wall. But I bought the other pack instead.
Nothing wrong with that. Muffin hasn't used it before. I did. So Muffin is going to sort of get over here, and as he's walking by, is just going to sort of ever so gently touch Lachlan's shoulder. He's moving over, and then as he gets in between the two, looks at Lachlan, looks at Silver. With the two of you here, I'm fairly certain this will not take as long as she thinks it will. I have faith in the two of you. That's going to end Muffin's turn.
Okay. A lair action happens. And within 120 feet of her, swarms of spiders begin to emerge out of the 120 feet can get everybody?
Fortunately.
So she's going to choose Molfin,
Oh no.
Vix, and Silver. As you guys start to be covered in spiders as they start to swarm out of this netting that's all around and start to climb upon you, I need each of you to make a dexterity saving throw for me, please.
Oh, little dragon. I don't know if that's going to cut it. That's a 17 from Ulfin.
17 for Molfin.
An 8.
8. What? You're muted.
Oh! 12.
12. All of you fail.
Oh no.
As these bites start to penetrate your flesh, you take 14 points of piercing damage, plus an additional 14 points of poison damage. And the spiders seem to just almost like just skitter up your body and then skitter right back down and just disappear into the webbing around where you guys are standing. Callista and Riled are up, with Lolth and Silver on deck.
Okay, first I need all the spiders and all of these Nagpa to make, and probably Lolth, but I don't even think this is going to affect her, but I'm using my Frightful Presence.
Okay.
I need a Wisdom save.
Wisdom save. I will not roll for Lolth because she is immune to frightened.
I thought so, yeah.
Okay, wisdom saves, you said.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, the one that was up the top right-hand corner gets a natural 20 for a 30.
Okay. Oh, shit.
The second one at the bottom right, a 27.
Okay.
Bottom left, a 24.
Okay.
And the one that's being harassed by the basilisk rolled a 10 plus 10 is 20.
They all pass.
They all pass.
Hopefully the spiders are scared of me, though.
As this is silver. Yeah, the spiders just kind of dissipated back into the webbing.
Okay.
And they were like, as quickly as they ran up the legs of those individuals, they ran back down and just disappeared and vanished. But that terrible roar is let out by the adult silver dragon in the middle of the room.
Yeah. My breath weapon did recharge, but I don't think I'm gonna use it yet. I think I'm just gonna turn to this, no, I'll go for this one by Orcus.
Okay.
And I'm gonna multi-attack.
Okay.
Okay. It's a bite and 2 claws. Let's see. 31 to hit on the bite.
Yep, that definitely hits.
22 on the claw.
That hits as well.
25 on the claw.
Yep, all 3 are going to connect.
Alright, the bite.
She kinda...
22 for the bite.
Bite damage is 22?
Yep.
All right.
Bite damage is 22.
All right.
18 on one claw.
18 on a claw.
Another 18 on the other claw.
Another 18 as the dragon is swiping and slashing through this bird-like creature. It shrieks in pain, and kind of you see some feathers kind of fall off of his head to the ground.
And I'm going to move just up here to try and get these monsters to chase me.
That creature is going to take an attack of opportunity against you and try to hit you with its staff.
Okay.
Because why not?
Why not?
That's only a 10. That's going to deflect off your scales. It just goes, ha! Doesn't do anything.
That is my turn.
All right. I'm going to mark red for reaction. Okay, that's your turn. Ryled is going to go, and he is going to... can you see through the force field, Muffin, or is it just colors that you guys see?
Might be muted if you're talking.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I know they can move through it and it doesn't affect them in blindness. Let's see. This is 7 layers colors, blah. Not destroy. Where is it again? Creatures you designate at the time you cast a spell can pass through and remain near the wall without harm. So yeah, it doesn't specifically say that they can see through it or not, so I'm going to assume probably not.
Okay. Got it.
It also specifies it has to be destroyed layer by layer.
Got it. Okay.
I think it may be a colorful candy shell.
Yeah, color.
The gobstopper.
Gobstopper, that's right.
How many licks does it
Clean
take?
inside.
Ryled is going to... Oh boy, what can Ryled do? I guess he could do this.
Can't reach her.
He's going to... I believe he can do this. He's going to use his staff of power. And it begins to illuminate. I think I left him down here, yeah. Come on, Raoul, get back up here into the fight. What are you doing? You were supposed to be up here with your friends.
He took one look at Callista's face, is like, oh shit.
Yes, I better not get into mess of it. No, you were up here next to Diana. Raoul, what are you thinking? He's basically just going to step over here next to Molfin, and he's going to use... he's going to use Force Cage. And he's going to create a cage around that Nagpaw that the Silver Dragon just attacked. So all of a sudden you see this glimmering wall of force begin to form. Or no, not Force Cage, Wall of Force is what he uses. Remember when he did that to you, Molfin, and caged you in with the wall? He's doing that. He's doing that to this Nagpaw right now. And I believe that it makes it so they can't push to one side of the wall, which nothing can physically pass through the wall. It is immune to all damage and can't be dispelled by. Yeah, basically, he's just trapped in there. So he kind of he bottles this guy up into a force or a force wall. So you guys can't hurt him, but he can't do anything to you either. I was trying to find a good symbol, but we'll just put that on there as he's kind of like holding concentration on that. And that'll end Ryld's turn, bringing us to Lolth herself.
Ooh.
Let me read this one more time.
Oh no.
There's a lot of text here.
Can she be blinded?
She's blinded? Okay.
No, can she be?
Can she be? That's a good question.
If she can be, she needs to make a con save.
Okay. Let me double check my stat block here. Con save it is. Let's make a con save.
It's all them eyes, them spider eyes.
Yep.
A 25 con save.
So she is not blinded.
Not blinded, so she can see. And she is going to...
That's an action. Lolth can TPK.
If she attempts to do anything through the wall, she has to go through one layer at a time.
She
It's good.
layer action does 20d20 to everybody.
Ducks.
Is that a thing?
Is it Dex
I
save?
hope not.
God.
This is an avatar of a
Well,
god.
she is
so-
going to cast because I don't see anything specifically in this spell that says that I can't do this.
Oh no, Michael.
So she's gonna cast teleport.
Uh-oh.
Counters, no, I can't see her. I can't see her, so I can't.
But the destination you search to see in range, or a single object that you can see within range to a destination. If you target an object, must be destination you choose must be known to you. Yeah, he's gonna cast teleport. On her turn, she uses her action to do that. And she appears I didn't see anything in the spell description that said I couldn't do that, Molfin.
No, that's nothing.
It's okay, we got an oasis spell, guys.
That was her action.
You know, just because I'm gonna push my luck. Did she roll her D100 to see if she ended up where she wanted to be?
I could do that. I could roll a D1.
Well,
Better.
I could roll
she
it.
gets
Now she is Let me see the description of that spell again. Oh, I have to click on it because it's only showing me half of it. So she's... just barely. Just barely. Because this is considered very familiar. And she had to get a 25 through 100. I rolled a 27. So just barely.
That could have gone awry.
It could have gone awry. So she is out of this prismatic area and is going to that was her action. And she can't do that yet. So she is just going to stay put for right now. As she had to use her action to get out of that. Oops. So, Silver with Lachlan on deck.
Alright, so I got a quick question. These things that the people are sitting on, specifically the dragon, is there like a landing that it's like a place to where I could like teleport to be next to it?
Yeah.
Okay, I will dimension door up there then. And I want to see if there's any kind of if I see these shackles that are supposed to be binding it.
Indeed. You do.
Would I be able to mess with them right now, or would that take another action?
It would take another action to do that, but you have dimension doored to the bindings.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
You're basically on top of where the silver dragon is over there, so you dimension doored to that area. Sure.
I will then Hexblade's Curse Wolf.
Hexblade's Curse.
Yep.
All right. Is that considered a spell or is it an ability?
Nope.
Okay.
It's an ability.
Okay. Not sure what.
It's a bonus action. That's why I was able to do it too.
Got it. I don't really have a good token for this. Just use that. Okay, Hexblade's Curse. All right. Anything else, Silver?
Nope, that's it.
All right. Silver points towards Lolth, cursing under his breath as he's looking to these shackles of the dragon. Lachlan.
Yeah.
Actually, wait a second. Did you have a 10 or a 7?
7.
I think Lachlan was a 10.
And who? And Ashlyn.
My initiative is 10.
Ashlyn was the 7.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I had Lachlan down twice and Ashlyn not written down, so I put you down there. You get 2 turns. No,
Nice.
Lachlan.
We could use that.
Lachlan, you're up.
Alrighty. I'm gonna use my quick magic to haste myself. Give myself a slap across the face, get in the fighting zone.
All right.
So I'm hasted. So that's there. And then what I'm gonna do from here is I am going to pull out the oath bow.
Before you're hasted, that the nagpaw in the bottom right-hand corner tries to counterspell your haste.
Okay.
Counterspell.
Oh, nice.
Oh! I make eye contact with Vix across the battlefield and like nod, like
nice.
Save me again.
All right.
That was just the 3rd level, by the way. Just a regular.
Yep, you got it.
Alrighty. Oh, that thing's a little jerk. Alright, then I'm gonna pull out the oath bow, the nagpaw.
Because he's my target. I'm going to attack him.
In the meantime, I'm gonna point the oath bow at Lol.
Okay.
And I'm gonna whisper to the oath bow, a swift death to those that have wronged me.
So cool.
Yep. And here goes nothing. Here goes this works. I'm going to make my attacks against. Lol. What the heck? How did we get into this situation? And I think because of haste, I can do 2.
Yes.
Yes.
24 and a 19.
24 and a 19. The 24 hits. The 19 misses.
Okay, I'm getting a sense of what it's gonna take to hit Lolf. And since it's the oath bow, I believe that I have. This is my sworn enemy, so I have advantage on the roll. Oh.
Yeah, so
dumb. I didn't even-
yeah, you have advantage on the roll. So technically, you can roll twice more for your second shot.
Wow, I messed that up.
It's all right.
Oh, okay, so.
Both hit.
Okay.
You get sneak attack too because of that.
Yeah, first one's a sneak attack, so.
Yep.
I think I have all the numbers lined up properly here. Let me make sure I've got it. I don't. I'm missing something here. Oh, sworn enemy. Okay. Boom. Okay, so the first hit is 47 and 7, 54.
54. Nice.
And then the second one can't get a sneak attack. So the second one is just sworn enemy and an attack. Whoa, this is as low as I can get. It's 18.
18 points of damage. So 2 arrows find their mark and strike true into the side of Loth. She kind of shrieks and looks over towards you. Pitiful. And breaks one of the arrows and tosses it to the side.
Oh. Does it seem like it didn't even hit her, the second one?
No, it seemed like it hit her.
Oh, she just pulled it out.
She just, like-
okay, she's just that much of a badass. Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
you are fighting Lolth right now, Lachlan.
Yeah. Yep. And I see Moby right in front of her, and I just tell her, like... End turn.
End turn. You got it. The Nagpaws go, and at the start of the round, that one would have gotten its... it made its saving throw for the first... That time that we did it before. Yep.
Yes. So he's restrained now.
Yeah, restrained currently, yes. Hey, thank you, Thunder, for the raid. We appreciate it. The party of 3 coming in.
Yeah.
Good to see you. Okay, so it is restrained, but that's the only condition it has, right?
Yeah, as of right now.
So it's going to go ahead and... Okay, it's going to use its ability as a bonus action called Corruption. It's going to target the basilisk. This is within 90 feet of it. I need a charisma saving throw from the basilisk.
Well, all right, we'll see how this goes. Natural 19 minus 2.
Ooh,
17.
that's a fail.
Uh,
On a failed save, the target is charmed by the Nagpaw until the start of the Nagpaw's next turn. So the Nagpaw actually now has your polymorphed basilisk charmed.
What does that mean?
So it now thinks that they're buddies. They're friends.
interesting.
And as an action, because that's an ability, it looks down here at all these wonderful people clumped together. And you see its staff glow with a red hue as he launches a fireball across the room that explodes in the middle of Mulfin, Lachlan, Ashlyn, Ryled, and Diana. So those are going to be dexterity saving throws for all those individuals I just named.
All right.
That's an 18 from Olfin.
That is a failure.
Natural 20 for Lachlan.
That succeeds.
20,
And I have
but then I can
evasion,
reroll
so-
if that fails.
0.
What's that?
20, but I can reroll if that fails.
20 is a success.
Okay.
What did Riled has to roll and Diana has to roll.
Okay. Question. If I have an evasion thing, that is when I use this, right?
You can if you have something that gives you evasion. Yeah, dexterity saving throws.
I have shield master evasion.
Okay.
You have to pass the save first.
You still have to pass the save, yeah.
I rolled a 14.
That fails.
If I'm not mistaken, I think you add your shield to your thing too with that.
Only if I what is it? Only if it's a dex saving throw you make against effects that target only you.
Oh, only you.
So, if you failed the save, you take 23 points of fire damage. And if you succeeded, you take half, so 11.
1, 2, 3. Okay.
Just brush the
Apparently, I'm fire
brimstone off.
Oh, you got
That's
fire
cool.
resistant. There you go.
I'm in the right path. I'm fire resistant and poison proof.
The other one that's down here to the right of the dragon is going to look up towards the dragon and is going to begin casting a spell.
I already counterspelled, so I can't.
I'm here.
And is going to...
Which one's casting a spell?
the
one by the dragon.
The one by you.
I will counterspell.
Counterspell. Let's see. You need... If you're
At
cast
5th level.
5th level, you still need to roll.
Oh.
Mm.
That's just plus your spellcasting modifier, right?
That is correct, yes.
It's a 19.
19 succeeds.
Let's go.
So you see this spell start to form. It's almost like it points a finger towards the dragon, and the spell just dissipates as it leaves the finger of the creature. So it whips its head back over its beak, kind of squawking towards you, Silver, and then uses a bonus action to do his other ability, this other ability that they have. I need the dragon to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is this a charm effect?
It is not.
Okay. 31.
You succeed.
Is that 31? Did I get that right?
That sounds about right. You feel like your muscles starting to tighten up for just a second, and you just shake your head and withstand the attempt to paralyze you.
Ooh.
And the creature uses its movement to rush up towards the pool of frozen blood and ends its turn there. At the start of their turn, I believe they get their reactions back.
Yeah.
This one's going to look towards Vix, who is standing basically right next to him. And is going to use a bonus action to force you to make a wisdom saving throw, Vix.
Let's go, dice. Don't betray me, please. 12!
12. That is a failure. You seize as you are paralyzed for 1 minute. You can attempt the
What?
saving throw at the end of each turn.
Is this magic?
It is not. It is just an ability that they have.
Dang it. All right.
Which one cast that?
The one right
which
next
one?
to Vix.
Oh, the one next to him. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And now that you are paralyzed, it's going to move towards the blood pool. and point a finger towards you and begin to cast a spell.
Oh no.
Let's go!
And this energy just seeps out from the finger and just blasts straight towards your
no.
paralyzed body. I think paralysis means that you automatically fail strength and dexterity saving throws. And this requires a dexterity save, because he is casting Disintegrate on you.
Let's
no.
go!
As a thin green ray springs out of the finger and flies towards you and hits you right in the chest. You are automatically failing it, so how many dice is that? Let's see.
I can use that right here, boys.
That's a lot of dice.
No!
That's a lot of dice.
No. No. I will heal you. You'll be fine.
Not if I'm dust, baby!
You're not gonna be dust. It's gonna be okay.
How sure are we about this?
You take 68 points of force damage, Vix.
I'm good.
68.
I'm alive.
As this beaming green energy hits you. You don't even move. You're still seized up, but the energy just seems to just blast through you, and you're just holding yourself together. This one is trapped in a force wall. And these stinkers do have something they can use. You see his form in the invisible wall looking for a second, then he begins to cast the spell, and he kind of just slowly vanishes. And that's all he does on his turn. And next up is Ashlyn with Diana on deck.
Incapacitated, paralyzed me. Can you move at all? You move if you're Vix is paralyzed, right?
Yes, I am paralyzed.
Yes.
I cannot
Okay.
move.
Move or move?
Someone could move him.
You can
He-
pick me up and
He
move
can't
me.
move
Yeah.
though.
Yeah.
Um,
I'm a rock.
Okay. Gosh, dang it! How far up is this platform with the horses around it? This round thing. I'm not on the stairs. I'm near the stairs.
You could, as a monk, you could jump up there.
Okay.
It's only about 10 to 12 foot high.
All right.
You can just run up the side of
Yeah,
it.
you can run up the side
Yeah,
of
I'm
it.
gonna run up the side of it, so that's about 10 feet.
Yeah.
So 45 feet. I'm gonna run up, grab the dagger from the pool.
It's frozen. In
I
the
know. I'm
pool.
gonna try to grab the dagger from the pool.
All right, make an athletics check. This will be your action if that's what you're doing.
Yes.
Okay.
The basilisk is a spear again because I can't make that save.
Oh, yeah, the basilisk becomes a spear and just falls to the ground.
Which works out.
Yeah. 24.
Is that one? That's one down.
24.
Yeah.
Ashlyn, you rip the dagger out, and you hear the ice kind of, and some of the chunks of blood, frozen blood, are still attached to the blade.
I panic.
And that's this creature next to you is just like, "Ah!" Squawking at you.
I stab it.
Well, do you have a bonus action where you can make an attack if you didn't attack for your
no.
turn?
Oh, that is my action. Okay, then I'll just run to Vix.
You could flurry and blow. You could flurry of blows him. I think, can't
No,
you?
I
You can't. Okay.
No. I would just look very frightened then and stand there and
Okay.
You know what? I will try to move. Let me see if I can do this one. I think that I can't because you're paralyzed, but can I just run to the other side and kind of get closer to Vix, like around here?
Sure.
Oops, not
Yeah, you have plenty of movement.
here. And just kind of like pretend to be like, "Hey, Vix, I got you, buddy. Ah, yeah, you too. Good humming. I know you're Bard. Yeah."
Diana, last to go in the round.
Okay, so nobody besides Vix is like majorly hurting right now, right? Like I know that we all lost a lot of hit points earlier, but no one is like less than half right now, right?
Lachlan's gold. He's
I
good.
think Vix is looking pretty tough. pretty.
Okay. I'm not gonna be able to get to Vix
That's fine.
right now. Because you're too far away for me to do what I want to do. How do the stairs count as like, I don't know, like rough terrain or whatever? Are the stairs gonna slow me down?
No.
Oh, my PC is running low. How
You can get to
what's the
you
movement
can get to the top of the
stairs?
stairs.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, cool. I will move to the top of the stairs.
Okay. Yeah.
And
That's your movement.
Okay. Okay. Vix. Will you?
I'll be
Okay,
fine. Just do what you want to do.
Alrighty.
I mean,
No, because I have something that will make you not paralyzed. I have to touch you to do it, so I can't do anything for you this round. I'm sorry. Okay. Vix is on my heart and mind for next round. But for the time being, I will cast, I had an idea and now I'm like, I don't want to do that too soon. I'll wait and see what happens first. I will cast, let me check this, I'm gonna check this really quickly. Yep. Roll 20. Oh my god. Anybody else's freaking character sheet gets stuck to them sometimes. I think that's 60 feet. Yeah. No, wait, who's in the way? Okay, never mind. I won't do that. Oh, okay. I'll just do this I was gonna do originally.
Okay.
I cast Summon Celestial at let's go with 8th level. I hope I don't regret that. Let's go with 8th level.
8th level summon
Summon
celestial. Okay.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look that up.
So so basically, I call forth a celestial, manifest in an angelic form in an unoccupied space that I see within 90 feet. I choose smack dab right in front of Lolth. This corporeal form uses the celestial spirit stat block. I can do that as an avenger, or a defender, and it determines the creature's attack in its stat block, and the creature disappears when it drops to 0 hit points or when the spell ends. And for each higher level that I cast it, I believe it gets 10 hit points or something like that, or like something.
Oh, it's skills, huh?
Using a spell of 6th level or higher, use the higher level wherever the spell's level appears in the stat block. Yeah.
It's like a Shadowrun conjuration.
Yeah. It does more damage with the spell's level. Okay. So what do you want? Do you want Avenger or Defender?
Great question. I would like... See, I've been thinking about this the whole time. I will choose Defender. Yes, 1d10 plus 3 and spells radiant level damage and spells reduce. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Defender.
Okay.
So that way it gets a little bit of extra AC, and I like the better than the bow thingy.
Okay.
All right, go with Defender.
So this massive celestial, glowing with brilliant bright light, appears in the room. I don't know where you wanted to place the celestial. Did you have a place in mind?
right in front of Lolth because I have a 90-foot range. And I think that's like 80 feet away from me.
Yes, you can.
It's going
right in front of
smack
Lolth.
dab in front of her.
Right there, you got it.
And it will use... It will multi-attack.
Okay.
Yes. The Celestial makes a number of attacks equal to half the spell's level. It's a 5th level spell. That's 2. Okay,
Yep.
makes 2 attacks.
2 attacks.
Wait, unless I cast it at a higher level?
You said you cast it at 8.
I thought you cast it at 8.
That
Did you
makes
cast
it
it at
4.
8 or
4
did you
attacks?
cast it at 5?
Yes.
You were
I
kind of...
cast it at 8.
4 attacks.
So
yeah.
4. 4 attacks.
Can I use the I use the Radiant Mace for all of that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yay.
Yeah,
I've never
Radiant
worked
Mace.
with something that uses multi-attack before. I'm sorry.
It's all right. Your spell attack modifier is what you're adding. So whatever you normally add to like hit with like guiding bolt is what you're going to add to your d20.
Okay, cool. Since I'm wearing the talisman of good, I get a +2.
You do. Yep.
Does that carry over?
That does carry over. Yes,
Hell
indeed.
yeah.
Yep.
Okay. Okay, roll number 1 would be a 5 plus 11 plus 2. So that's 5 plus 13 is
18.
18.
18 is going to miss.
That's okay, that's the first.
Lolth parries
Okay,
the
the
attack with one of her swords.
Fine. And 19 on the die plus 13. That's a high number.
That hits.
32.
Yay. Do I need to roll damage, or do you want me to just roll all the
Just roll the
rollies and then
just
do
roll just do the
damage?
rollies first. Yep. You got 2 more.
Okay. Plus 13, 23.
23 just hits.
Okay, then I'm going to assume that a 22. No, wait.
Nope.
That would also be a 23. Yes. Okay, that one was a 20. No, wait. That one was a 20 something. This one is also a 23. I don't know math, but it was the second one.
If it is a 23, then it definitely hits. So you're gonna roll. Okay. Each roll is a D10 plus 11 for damage. 1d10 plus 11
Where's
on
my
each
10?
one. This is radiant damage.
This is not a D10. Where's my D10? This is a D10. Okay, D10s. D10s. That's a D8. D10. I'm sorry.
2 of them hit.
No,
3.
I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, so it's 3d10 plus 33.
Yep.
Holy heck.
That's 8. Okay, 3 of them hit. 3 of them hit. 2 of them hit.
3.
3 of them hit.
3.
So sorry. Okay, 3 of them hit. I got a 10 and then a 9.
It's 19 plus 33, 42. 52, sorry.
52 points of damage.
Yeah.
As this celestial starts beating on Lolth parrying the first one and then getting struck by this magical glowing mace that this defender wields and just smashing into Lolth. Lolth backs up a little bit, pedaling, and then just shrieks towards this celestial creature that's in its presence.
Is this the first time Diana's cast this spell?
Yes, this is the first time you guys have ever seen this. Unfortunately, there is no one within 10 feet because it also says that somebody within 10 feet could get temporary hit points on a hit. So anybody who was within 10 feet of it could get temporary hit points. All right, that brings us to, you know what? Since there's someone now engaged with Lolth, she's going to go ahead and use one of her legendary actions.
Oh no.
And she is going to make a, she's just going to spend 1 and do a quick short sword attack against this individual in front of her.
Oh, a short sword. That can't be bad, right?
A 26 to hit. Does a 26 hit a defender? That will hit. Okay. So the defender will take.
Celestial, right? Yeah.
Yeah, the celestial defender.
1d6 damage.
Nah, not quite. You take 15 points of piercing damage.
And then plus some other crazy ass
plus
stuff.
an additional 16 points of poison damage, as this pinkish purple energy seems to puff like a little cloud in front of the celestial. And I'm not sure. You might check their. Oh, nope. They take this. Yeah, they still take poison damage. Yep.
Oh.
Yeah.
And that will end her legendary action, bringing us to the top of round 2. Vix with Molfin on deck. Vix, I believe you're still paralyzed.
Yes, sir.
You do get to make a saving throw at the end of your turn.
9.
You're still paralyzed. Vix. Bringing us, well, the basilisk is no longer just a spear. So that brings us to Molfin with Callista and Riled after the lair action.
Okay. So Molfin is going to come charging up the stairs and then cast bonus action Misty Step right over beside Vix.
Okay.
And then as Molfin lands on the ground in front of Vix, is going to start looking around a little bit, look down at the ground. And let me find my thing here. Okay, and it's just nice. So Molfin's just going to sort of look down at the ground in front of Vix and just go, Open sesame. And I'm going to cast Demiplane to create a new Demiplane. So not the one that I currently have with the sword and all the money in it. This is just I'm creating a brand new one.
Okay.
With the door directly underneath Vix's feet on the ground.
Okay. So Vix just falls into the demiplane.
Yep, open the door and drop in and let him drop.
Vix, you just go, ah!
He falls in and then sort of like standing on the floor at that 90-degree angle.
You just like kick the door closed?
And just let the door close. Now the door stays there for an hour.
Okay. The magical door there on the floor.
Then Molfin's just going to sort of turn and that's it.
All right.
All to heal myself.
So the lair action happens, and Lolth basically takes her legs, and she starts to pull on the webbing all around the room. And you guys can feel that the webbing starts to tighten up all over the room and become to be very difficult to walk on. The whole room is considered difficult terrain, meaning all speed is halved until the next lair action. So if you're just moving along the walls, the floor, the ceiling, movement is halved, mechanically. Callista with Riled on deck.
Alright. I pre-rolled. It's gonna be good.
Okay.
I fly over, because I have like 180 fly speed or something stupid. You know what? I'm gonna get over here to flank. I didn't roll with advantage, but that's fine.
You can reroll if you want.
For the Guardian at the very least. Yeah, I'll reroll I rolled a nat 20 on the first. I'll reroll the other two just to see what happens.
Yeah, reroll it, yeah.
Crit fish.
Are you flying over there?
Yeah.
Okay, you got it.
Okay, so one's slightly better and the other's the same.
Dragon kind of hovering now behind Lolth who's on the wall. Well,
all right.
She's more on the ground now. She's not really up now because there's no wall right there. So
Right.
Yeah.
The bite was a natural 20, a
Nice.
claw was a natural 19, and then the second one was a 23 to hit. 10 plus 13.
They all hit.
Okay.
Let's go.
I will roll the crit. Oh, yeah. That's 39 on the bite.
Ooh, nice.
16 on one claw.
Got it.
$16 on the second claw.
16 on the second claw. You got it. So the dragon swooping around, Lolth kind of turning her head, watching you get into position as you slash right across Lolth and bring your bite down over her shoulder. She screams and then just looks at you with this glare right in your face.
Tasty. That's my turn.
Okay. Riled is going to go ahead and, seeing that this creature is not really sure where the other one went, steps up next to Diana here. And is just going to go ahead and fire a guiding bolt towards that Nagpaw right next to Ashlyn. Actually, you know what? He's going to upcast. He's going to fire it off at a second level guiding bolt. This beam of energy comes flying towards the Nagpaw and strikes for 5d6 radiant damage, dealing 18 points of damage to the Nagpaw. And that's guiding bolt, so the next attack has advantage as he's glowing with radiant energy. Ryle looks towards Diana. Are you okay?
I'm good. I'm doing good. How about you?
Because let's do the best that we can to keep us in the fight.
And let's stay out of range.
I like that idea.
I feel like because dragons are kind of like cats, I feel like Callista purrs at the idea that her girlfriend is encouraging her dad to stay back.
Meow.
Well, it's Lolth's go.
No.
She begins to cast a spell. And all of a sudden, she just disappears.
Hey,
Did it look like an invisibility spell or a teleport?
It didn't look like a teleport.
you got blind sense in that dragon?
Oh, I do!
I don't know if they have blind sense. Some of them
I
do.
blind by 10 feet.
10 feet? You can see her.
60.
You
60.
can see her. She cast invisibility and tried to get behind you.
Oh. Thank you for reminding me. I forgot I had that.
It's like I've played a dragon in this game.
Dragon, yeah.
Yeah, she casts invisibility and she's shifting around behind you to try to get a good position on you. Looks like she's getting ready to get her swords ready to strike into your dragon, the back of your dragon flesh.
Love that.
She moved. She did her action. And that ends her turn.
Just in case,
Uh-huh.
which way did she circle behind Callista?
She's not in the big orb. She didn't go towards the gobstopper.
So she's not within 20 feet of it?
Oh, she isn't within 20 feet of it, yeah. What happens?
And she needs to make a con save.
Con
So
save.
she's blind.
Oh, within 10 feet. Got it.
20 feet of it.
Oh, yeah. Con save. $35.
I think she might make it. Just maybe.
I wish that was me.
Okay, end of Law's turn. Bring us to Silver with Lachlan on deck.
Okay, so I want to get a running jump, and I want to try and leap 25 feet because you can leap as far as your strength modifier. 1 foot per point of strength. I have 25 in my strength. So if I get a running jump, I can jump 25 feet. I
think that's
how that
your.
works.
I think it's your modifier, not your total score, right? Is that what it says?
That's just a
No, it's your
normal.
total score.
Total score?
I'm
Okay.
Yeah,
pretty
that's
sure.
just if you just try and jump normally. I think it's just your modifier.
Okay.
But if you get a running jump.
Yeah.
Okay.
So can I get a running jump while I'm up here on this little platform?
Unfortunately, you're up on top of the dragon right now, right? Like you're up where its
Sure.
bindings are. Yeah. I mean, you're on the back of like a sculpture of a horse. So you're not gonna.
Can I get a running?
You're not gonna.
I can't get a
You're not
running
gonna
jump
have
then?
any running jump there. No, you just be like.
Oh,
You're
God.
barely able to like stay where you're at right now, like without falling off of the thing. But
That kind of just screws what I wanted to do then.
Save the dragon.
I thought you were gonna.
Aren't you going to free the dragon?
Break the brains.
I was thinking about it, but I wanted to get close to Lolth. I will free the dragon with my action then, yeah.
Let's go.
so
Can I do all the...
how are you freeing the dragon, Silver?
I
Describe
take
it for
those...
us.
I don't know what the bindings look like, but I take the rivets out.
Yep.
And I'm assuming I touch them with I touch the manacles with the rivets. And
Yeah,
something happens.
There's
I don't know.
there's actually a spot where you can insert the ends of the rivets in, and you just quickly
Okay.
jam one in. You take the other one and you jam in, and you hear in your mind, "Good," and then you jam this other one in there, and then all of a sudden this glow comes from the rivets of the bindings and just shatter these magical bindings off of the dragon, and the dragon. You hear the dragon kind of exhale. And it's kind of, you can tell the dragon has no energy. It just goes and slumps off of the horse and just slams onto the ground beside it.
How far of a drop is this to the ground?
It's going to be about 25 feet to the ground.
Okay. Well, I want to at least jump as far as I can in this direction
Okay.
towards these stairs.
Yeah, you can get to the stairs.
Okay, cool. I will jump then. I'm assuming I take fall damage.
You will. You're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
All right. And so that took 20 feet of my movement, and then I can move another 5, correct?
Yep.
Because of the difficult terrain?
Yep.
Can I see Lolth? I can see people concealed by illusion and transmutation magic.
You also see Callista turning and snarling directly behind
Yeah,
her.
Yes.
I have a 30 feet. I have a 30-foot range. So like if
Yep,
if
she's
Lolth
right.
is anywhere,
She's right where your arrow is pointing. You can see
Cool.
her.
then as my bonus action, I will teleport to her. I don't know where she is, but I teleport.
You teleported right
I can- if
right
I can-
underneath her.
if I can teleport on top of her, that's what I would prefer to be.
Yep,
Like
you
on the
can-
back of her little like
You can do that.
whatever that thing's called. Yeah, so that's
Yeah.
where I am. I'm done. That's my
Riding a
turn.
god, no big deal.
Yeah.
You're
The thing
riding
that's on the back of the spiders?
riding
called too.
riding the Queen of Spiders. That's
Eldritch.
Eldritch Blast. Nice. All right, and your turn, Silver?
Yep, that's all I can do.
All right, so we got Lachlan with the nag paws on deck.
Alrighty. Seeing the fact that Lolth has faded from my vision, I don't even care right now because I'm looking at that one that tried to disintegrate Vix. That just doesn't fly.
That one is like fixated on Ashlyn right now. Like, it looks like when Ashlyn holding that dagger is really like pissed that one off.
Perfect. I'll take advantage of the fact that Ashlyn's distracting him. I'm gonna use my bonus action, take a deep breath, steady aim to get advantage on the first attack against this thing.
Okay, you got it.
And of course I'm hasted, so I get 2 attacks. So this will be the first one is a 27.
That hits.
And the second one, which is not advantage, is going to be a 14 probably doesn't hit.
14 misses. It deflects off of the fountain behind.
Fair enough. So that first one then would do 36 damage.
36 points of damage. Nice.
Yeah.
Question. When you swear an enemy with your oath bow, it's that do you have disadvantage on attacks against other people, or is it just if you use a different weapon?
It's a good question. Disadvantage if I use different weapons.
Got it.
The oath bow is the only weapon I can use until I quench it.
Yeah, okay, got it. Just double check. I knew there was some kind of quirk with that weapon. Yeah.
I looked up the same thing because I was like, can I do this?
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, that's it. End turn.
End turn. Got it. So an arrow strikes this creature next to you, Ashlyn. It looks over, but it's still like fixated on you, looking towards that dagger in your hand, and is going to. I don't think this one tried to use its ability yet. So it's going to force you to make a wisdom saving throw. As its eyes begin to glow with some kind of energy.
Which one?
The one that's right in front of Ashlyn right now.
Oh.
The one that was originally over by Orcus's...
22.
22.
Ashlyn's wise.
You succeed. You succeed. So you feel like you're starting to seize up. But your willpower sustains it, and you're able to stay in your right mind. And not freeze up like Vix had.
I upped my con, and now it's whiz saves that are bad, alright?
This Nagpa at the top has to make a saving throw against... Well, the Basilisk is no longer there, so how does that rule work?
But it's still under effect
still
of
under
the
the
petrification.
So that's con save, right?
I closed it?
I
hold on.
believe so.
I think it is. Yeah, it's con save.
That Nagpa turns to stone.
Let's go!
Beautiful.
So it fails its con
I
save.
don't think I've ever seen that work before. That was amazing.
I know. I know. I've never seen it work either. It never worked when I used it against you guys.
Let's try and keep that statue intact. That'd be cool.
So this creature becomes a statue over
Why
here.
would we not shatter it into a billion pieces?
Decorate the front wall.
Silver collects things.
Lachlan.
It's just on the front of the dumpster fire ranch. That's how people come into our.
You don't see it, but appearing behind you, coming out of the almost the ethereal plane, comes the other Nagpa that escaped the Wall of Force.
Okay.
Did you say the ethereal plane?
The ethereal plane, yep.
Wall of Force goes into the ethereal plane.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
I apologize. Let me check.
Uh-oh.
I might have to go backtrack a little bit.
Oh.
Where's Raoul's character sheet? There it is. Let me see. Wall of Force. Here it is. Let us read this page.
Back in their spooky thing that disintegrates people.
I don't see anything that says ethereal plane.
The last line of the sentence.
Oh, because my dice are covering it. That's why. My dice rolls in D&D Beyond covered that last line. Yeah, sending ethereal plane. So no, he doesn't appear. He tried to get out of it using the etherealness and was unsuccessful.
Oh.
So, instead...
In your box.
Back in your box!
You're welcome, Lachlan.
Yeah.
Correct.
You saved Lachlan's
You
butt.
framed this creature. You're like,
Yeah,
no,
that would have
you're
been real bad. That could have been real bad.
So he is still in his box. So what can he do in his box? In your little box, buddy. What can you do?
Is that the one that turned me to stone?
I
Or
believe...
is that the one that's at the puddle?
No, this is the one that Riled put in
That's
a box.
one the Riled put in a box.
Okay. Okay.
Does Wall of Force prevent spells from going out of them? Nothing can physically pass through the wall. I guess it can still cast out of it. Because I don't see anything saying that just physical things can't pass through.
For spells, as long as it's not like a magic missile won't,
Yeah,
because it leaves
because it leaves
would
you.
hit-
Yeah. It has to be something.
If it originates at a point outside the wall, it's probably fine.
Yeah, I think so. So going to attempt to cast. Yeah, why not? Looking towards Diana. I need Diana to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Dolphin is going to cast Counterspell at 3rd level.
3rd level. I need you to roll.
Okay.
Protect the healer.
Me to hell. Okay, I have no idea where that died.
Oh no, you lost it. It's under the table.
Okay, and it's plus my spellcasting modifier, right?
That is correct.
Okay, so that is an 18.
You succeed. With a wave of the hand, this spell is dispersed. Diana, you felt like this sense of confusion start to come over you, but then it quickly dissipated.
My life.
That tracks.
Diana experiences symptoms of ADHD.
Okay.
And it's like, I'm always confused. What do you mean?
And he can't move, and he's still in a box. So the one that is next to Ashlyn used its ability, and now it's going to... it just kind of looks at you, Ashlyn, and is like, now, you must return the dagger to the pool. And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Is it a charm, or spell, or magical effect?
It is all of the above.
Yeah.
Jeez.
25. You succeed as you were trying. It was trying to dominate you.
Yeah, no. Pretty good at wisdom saves, guys.
And it gets very frustrated. And the other Nagpa that is there, that is not turned to stone, looks towards Molfin. And begins to cast. Okay. And
Is there a? Can I do? Is it within 30 feet of me? Can I do a wing?
yes,
If it's an
yes, you
attack
can.
type thing? Okay.
Yes, it is. It's a ranged attack. So this beaming...
Within 30 feet of me, I cast Warding Flare.
Warding Flare, so it has disadvantage on this attack.
Yeah.
As this bright light flashes next to you, Molfin. So disadvantage. Ooh. 15.
Beats it.
Oh, just beat it.
You tried. I appreciate it.
So, you feel weak and feeble, Molfin, as you now only deal half damage on weapon attacks that use strength until the spell ends. At the end of your turn, you can make a Constitution saving throw against the spell. You are hit with a ray of enfeeblement. Hey, they know what that hand does. You may look weak, but you go and punch one of those guys, you might knock their head completely off. All right. And then it's going to move back. And that ends the Nagpaw's go, bringing us to Ashlyn with Diana on deck. With the Celestial as well.
And I will say, I will not put the dagger back. And I'll put it in my pocket. And I'll try to hit it with my sword.
Okay.
So, and then I'm going to try to stunning strike it as well.
Okay.
The first one was so close to a nat 20. But that is a... Okay, could still hit 8 plus 13. So 21.
That hits.
Okay. 4. Okay, 17 damage, max damage.
17 damage. Nice.
Is it a fiend?
It is not.
I mean a, what is it? Sorry, I gotta look at my thing. Demon. Is it a demon?
It is not.
Oh, bummer. Okay. So then I'll just hit it again.
Okay.
Good. For 21.
21? To hit or damage?
For hit.
Okay, yeah, that hits.
Okay, for 9.
9. Okay.
Oh, can I, stunning strike on either of those?
Yeah,
I'll
that's,
spend a key point each time.
That's Constitution save?
Yes, please.
Alright. That's a 4.
Okay.
It's stunned.
Cool. So the floor is still...
Yeah, you're at half movement. Yep.
Okay, Alright, I'll just stay here. Alright, that's it. Enter.
Okay. You,
Actually, no, I'll move away a little to the other one and try
you
to...
use 2 attacks, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move over to this one, and just, like, kind of, you know, stand there looking. Oh, wait, I can hit. If I hit with the, my Kenzai weapons, I can hit for my bonus action.
Yeah, I think
right?
you still use your melee to hit again, yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna use my fist to hit again.
Okay,
And then I'll be,
the
26 to hit.
Yep, that hits.
And I'll use the stunning strike on this as well.
Okay, that one you like go to attack and you hit a box.
Oh, right.
And your
didn't see the
fist
little
just
icon on
impacts.
it. Okay.
As it is, yeah, I didn't have. I'll put I mean, if you want, I'll retcon that, and you can go back over to the other one because it.
Yep. Can I just stay at that one then?
That's fine. Yeah, because he's in a magical box.
Okay.
You can't see it, but he is in there. Yeah, he's doing the.
Yep.
Can I have done that to this one then?
Yeah. Go ahead.
Michael.
Yeah.
Okay,
It would have hit. It would have hit with your roll. So go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. And that'll be a stunning strike for that too.
It's already stunned, so you have.
Oh,
you stunned
no,
it.
this one up here.
Oh, you want to run up there?
I
Yeah.
would've
Okay.
moved.
Yeah. Okay. And then struck. Okay. So roll your damage first, and then we'll do the save.
So that was a 5 plus 6, so 11.
11 points of damage and a Constitution save coming right
Constitution save, please.
up. 6.
Okay. Yeah.
This
that
one's
one's
also
stunned as well.
stunned.
Okay. And that'll be my turn. Yay!
All right, at the end of your turn, Lolth shoots a web at you, Ashlyn.
That's cool. Okay.
Because it seems to come out of nothingness back there.
Oh yeah.
She spends one of her legendary actions to strike you with a web.
Is this a ranged weapon attack?
It is.
Okay. If she rolls 25 or less, I don't take any damage, I don't think.
Hitch missile or whatever. Like,
Yeah, deflect missile.
32.
That'll hit, but I probably won't take damage, yeah.
Okay, you don't take damage from this. It just grapples and restrains you as you're
Oh,
covered
that's
in
cool.
webbing.
Okay.
At the end of your turn, you have to make a strength check to free yourself from the
Okay.
webbing or find another way out.
Okay,
So you are restrained and grappled by the web.
nice.
Where is my mouse? There you are. It just disappeared for a while. All right. So, the end of Ashlyn's turn brings us to Diana and the Celestial.
Okay, so, I know that. Okay, how many feet wide is the door, the other dimension?
That Molfin just made?
Yeah.
I don't know. About 5 feet? 10 feet?
Yeah, standard door width. So
Yeah.
figure like 4 or 5 feet, enough for somebody to walk through.
Okay, so do I have to do 20 feet to get to Vix and to go in the thing? Or do I need to do like 15 feet and then I'm like at the thing and I can just like hop in?
It would be 20 feet to get to the door.
Okay. But we're all in difficult terrain right now because of the spider webbing, right?
That's true, yes. So unless you have another means of transportation, you're at half movement.
I can't use like a bonus action to move another 5 feet.
You can
Can't use the
use your action to dash, but then you wouldn't be able to interact with anything.
She just wants to make me not paralyzed. Oh.
Those dangler actions are tough. Yep.
Yeah, you could action dash and potentially drop in the door so you're in the room with them.
Yeah,
You would both be in the cover of the room if you just like use your full movement and action to just get into the room.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty, I'll do that, and then I'll do that. So I'll move to not directly on top of you, go like right there. I will go into the little pocket room with him, and I will also cast while I'm in there, I will cast a little healing word on him as a bonus action.
Okay.
So that'll be 1d4 plus 5.
Now, Molfin, I imagine you're kind of like opening this magical door for her as she jumps in, and then you close it.
So she comes around, I can see how hard she's moving. So I'm just like,
She's like got spider
Okay,
webs like stuck to her legs and feet.
Alrighty, so that's 7 points of healing to the paralyzed Vix. And my Celestial cannot see the Raven Queen anymore, can it?
I don't think it has any vision enhancements.
Technically on top of her.
Yeah, it's
Sorry?
strange. There is a silver dragonborn just kind of floating about 15 feet off of the ground. It's very peculiar.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. You know what? It has man, it has a level it doesn't have any bonus to intelligence, huh?
It can move over there and try to attempt to attack. It just be made with disadvantage.
Alrighty. Everything is halved right now though, right?
Yes, movement would
It
be.
will fly
It can
over
it
there.
can
It
fly
can
40
fly
feet. Yeah,
over
it's
there.
fine. Yeah, it can.
30 feet.
Oh.
Yeah, you can get there. It flies and then it bumps into something.
And it will swing at the invisible thing that has bumped up into.
Okay. Make your attacks with
It will
disadvantage.
swing 4 times.
4 attacks. Both.
Oh, jeez.
At disadvantage. Well, that one's probably gonna fail. Alrighty, so that one was a 3 on the die.
We
so
have a
16.
rebuttal from Vix for some reason.
No, I'm
Okay.
counting. I'm
Oh,
counting.
you're counting?
forward.
Okay.
Yeah. That was the
Alright.
first one.
Okay. 13 plus 13 is 26.
Hits.
One hit.
Okay, that's 1 hit. That was a 2.
I hold the hits, you
That
count the
was
rolls.
definitely-
Okay. All right. You're on roll number 3.
I love the trackers we got going on now. This is awesome.
24.
24 hits. These are with disadvantage?
Okay. Yes.
Okay.
I have been rolling a shit ton. I'm sorry. I rolled
You're good.
4 times. I rolled for
Okay,
4
yep,
of them.
so that's 2 hits.
I only got 2 hits. Yes.
2 out of 4?
Okay. Yes. Sorry, I just
Okay.
automatically was not saying out loud,
Alright, so
the ones that I knew that I missed.
Roll
So
2
that was 2.
2d10. 2d10 and then
Plus-
add 22.
22.
Yep.
Okay. Is it not one? Is it for each hit? Is it not 1?
Yeah,
Is it not
that's-
plus 3 and
that's
then
what-
plus 8 because of the rate?
That's
okay,
that's where the
what
that's where the
we're-
22 is
yeah.
coming from. It's 11
Yeah.
times 2, so we got 22 there. Uh-huh.
Don't have a brain.
You're all good. It's math.
All that common core stuff. You people need old man.
Oh yeah. Hey, they got rid of Common Core now, so we're all good.
That wasn't even our generation, all right? Come on. we didn't use that stuff.
That's
We
right.
hooked on phonics though.
We did have hooked on phonics. that's right.
Encyclopedias.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I loved my grandma's Encyclopedia Britannicas. I used to look at those
Oh,
all
yeah.
the time.
Oh, yeah.
An 8 and a 6 plus 22.
22, 36 points of damage. Nice.
36 points of damage.
As these impacts, you can hear Loth scream again. At the end of your Celestial's turn, Loth is going to use a legendary action to swing at the Dragonborn on her back
Oh, come on.
because
I'm right here.
she doesn't really like that.
Do I have allies within 10 feet of me?
Another one grand for
Yeah, you
Lol.
do.
May I please give them 1d10 of temporary hit points? One of them. I can do one of them.
Sure.
One of them. Okay, one of you gets 8 temporary hit points.
Who you giving?
I think it was
Whichever
Silver.
one would like it. Let's
a
give it
dragon,
to
I'm fine.
Silver.
Yeah.
Let's
Alright.
give it to Silver.
Thank you.
Silver, only a 20
And that's
to hit you.
It is with disadvantage because of my cloak.
Oh, you remembered. Yes. Well, that one was better, so it's a 20 to hit you.
Yeah, that is me.
All right. Okay, so you take a total of... Gotta get my app pulled up here because this is a lot of dice.
Great.
14... Oh, wait, hold on. 21 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Plus 22 points of poison damage.
Okay.
As you get sliced by the short sword. She like slices back around and just kind of catches you off guard for just a moment. Ending a legendary action, bringing us to the top of round 3 with Vix, who is
10.
still paralyzed. Bringing us to Molfin.
Vix didn't get to roll or anything? Or?
He rolled a 10.
It's a 10.
He didn't succeed.
Oh.
Yeah. Buddy.
So we have this little guy right in front of me is still looking pretty stunned and out of it, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You got a statue down there. You've got 2 that look like they're going like this to doing the Mortal Kombat finish him thing. And then you got the other one that's doing the mime.
We're gonna look at that one that's closest to me, because, he doesn't seem like he's going anywhere at the moment. And Molfen is going to start moving his hands again and is going to cast a spell at the one right in front of him.
Hey, he's stunned.
And I believe this means it automatically fails, but he needs to make a dexterity saving throw.
I believe that automatically fails.
And
I think I'm sorry, Lachlan brought up is it a concentration thing if it's a monk thing? I don't want to be unfair. So
I was talking about the bird guys.
Oh, okay.
Vix.
I thought you meant
No, because what they did wasn't a spell, so they don't have to concentrate on them. It's just like an ability that they have. Yeah.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Okay. Okay, so that is a dexterity saving throw from him, and does he automatically fail that?
I'm pretty sure they automatically fail for paralyzed. I can double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, strength and dex.
Strength and dex automatically fails.
Okay, perfect. So much like it tried to do to Vix.
Oh no!
And a small green beam of energy comes slamming out into it, and I am going to roll this damage in. Let's see here.
Do it up, Molfen. Do it up. What you got?
That was a low roll too. That's crazy.
That's a horrible roll.
Oh.
5 ones in that thing.
Are you doing this one?
Oh!
This one close to the blood pool. Is that the one you were going for?
The one that attacked Vix.
Okay, yeah, so that's 63 points of damage as this spell strikes the stunned Nagpa. It looks extremely hurt as its flesh is beginning to blacken and feathers are falling off of his head, but he is still up. He did not disintegrate.
Molfen is going to take a step forward and get himself right in front of... right next to him.
All right. Does that end Molfen's turn?
Yep.
All right. Lair action goes off with Callista and Riled on deck. The lair action this time. Loth screams out with this hideous sound as this screech just emanates from her. The room begins to shake, and she sends this wave through the chamber. Each creature within 120 feet of her must make a wisdom saving throw.
Are we safe if we're in the other dimension?
I believe that you are. Diana and Vix are safe
Let's
from
go.
this.
And is this magic?
This
I fist bump his
this is not
statue.
This is not considered magic.
Michael, is it am I grappled or am I...
You're grappled and restrained. So you can't move and all of your attacks are at disadvantage.
Okay.
23. No, 24. Sorry. 24.
18?
Okay.
33.
You said this is a con save, right? Wisdom save?
Wisdom save, yes.
Okay.
28.
Saving throws. Wisdom. That is a 26.
26. So the only two people that fail are Riled and Lachlan.
Oh no.
Lachlan, I need you to do me a favor. I need you to I need you to roll a D100 for me.
Michael, what are you doing? Michael, what? I rolled an 11.
An 11.
D100.
You are overcome with the madness of Lolth.
Oh, no.
Ah! Uh-oh.
You retreat into your own mind and become paralyzed. The effect ends if the character takes any damage. You are now paralyzed and frozen in place. Ryle's gonna roll his D100. Let's see what he gets.
Throw him in the pit. Throw him in the lesser
The
restoration pit.
same thing happens to Riled. He is frozen. And I believe when you're
Alright.
paralyzed, you lose concentration on spells. Is that true, Matthew?
Let me check. I'm not sure.
Put him in the pit.
If you're incapacitated,
You are incapacitated while you're paralyzed.
Ah.
I mean,
Let me check.
it doesn't.
Incapacitate only says no actions or reactions.
Yeah, it doesn't say you do.
Okay.
Oh,
Maybe safe then with the Nagpaw in the cage.
It'll take me a second to find it. I got to go to the.
Oh, thank you for looking it up for me. I appreciate it.
No worries. Lord knows I should know it, but
It doesn't say in paralyzed you don't lose concentration.
I just randomly found a black feather.
I
I don't know if it's a good omen or a bad omen. I don't. I just poked me in the hand, and I was like, "What's that?" And it's just in my bed. I don't know where it came from.
We have broken the fourth wall.
Omen.
yep.
Hello?
The game has become real.
That's not breaking. That can't be breaking the fourth wall. That I think is.
you lose concentration on spell if you are incapacitated or if you.
Oh, incapacitated. So this Nagpaw is out of its cage.
Oh shoot! I lose my haste,
You,
which means I think I'm
yeah,
I'm worse. for a
you,
while,
yeah, you
right?
lose your haste. Oh,
I can't move or take actions until after my next turn as a wave of lethargy.
Yep.
You're
Oh,
paralyzed anyway, so it's fine.
Yeah.
Either way, you're missing the next turn.
Yeah.
yep. And Riled is also paralyzed. We got Lachlan and Riled both paralyzed back here after this wave is sent through the chamber. Bringing us to Callista and Riled with Lolth on deck.
Well, now that feather just messed me up. Now I'm torn.
Uh-oh. Is it a sign? Is it a
Is it a
omen?
sign?
I told you she was on our
It's
side
an
the whole
omen.
time, and you know what?
Well, I'm gonna do what I already pre-rolled, so I can think about the next turn. I can see her because of blind sight. Is there any way to angle if I were to breath weapon to not hit Silver?
Silver dragons do like a
It's a
I-
cone.
screen. Oh, it's
I would say, here's what I'll do. I'll give Silver advantage on the saving throw against it.
Okay.
I'm resistant to cold too.
Yeah, I know that, but I just wanted to like try and not
Yeah.
hit you.
It would be extremely difficult since he's riding the
figured.
back of her.
Okay,
And she's
well-
basically like swiping at him and like moving around and dodging on it. So,
Yeah, so I think I'm gonna need a dex save from both of them.
okay.
Did I get advantage on this?
You
For
get
that?
advantage on it, yes.
Wait, hang on.
Because you've got this-
Constitution, I lied.
Constitution.
That's a lot better for me.
Constitution saving throw from Lolth.
Yeah, that's a 28.
You're good.
26
take half.
for Lolth.
Okay. They both take half.
Both take
I
half?
did.
Okay.
I rolled 72.
Okay, so that's what? Is that 36?
6?
And then that's halved again for me.
Half again for you.
18.
Yep.
It doesn't appear to do as much as you would have thought it would.
Shit.
But it does do a little bit.
Okay.
He also
Noted.
took 18.
Yeah, he also took 18.
Should have just kept biting her. Okay, well, noted.
As you engulf this, you can see just briefly the outline of Lolth covered in frost, and then the Spider Queen just kind of shakes herself as all the frost just kind of just dissipates off of her. Riled is currently paralyzed. And I think that Madness said that they have to take damage
Mm-hmm.
So he just stands there, frozen in his own thoughts. Lolth gets to go.
I need a Constitution save.
Constitution save coming right up.
Walking 20 feet.
You got it. Constitution save. That is a 24 to save.
She makes
She
it.
makes it. You got it. Oh boy. She's just gonna unleash a full round of attacks against that silver dragon that just tried to freeze her. She has multi-attack. She can make 4 short sword attacks and 1 bite attack against the dragon.
Okay.
So here comes the short swords. So we have a 29 to hit.
Yeah.
$26 to hit.
Yeah.
33 to hit.
Yeah.
And a natural 20.
Oh, yeah. Oof. I might be out of dragon form real quick.
As these attacks come at you very rapidly. So we've got the first one is going to strike for 21 points of slashing damage. I'm going to do all the slashing first.
Okay.
17 points of slashing damage for the second. 21 points of slashing again. And 28 points of slashing on the crit. Then all those carry poison damage as well. So here comes the poison damage. 29 poison on the first. 18 poison on the second. 19 poison on the third. And on the crit, 47 points of poison damage. And now the bite attack. $27 to hit.
Yeah.
So, 18 points of piercing damage.
Uh-huh.
Plus an additional 39 points of poison damage.
My God, I'm out of dragon form.
Oh, out of dragon form.
Oh.
Oh, fuck, someone got carried over. Okay, are you done yet?
Well, actually, I need you to make a Constitution saving throw.
Sure.
Oh no.
On top of the bite.
Oh man, I'm not a dragon anymore. 16 plus 5, so that's 21.
21 does not succeed.
Yeah.
So you are considered poisoned, but this is a special poisoned effect from Lolth.
Okay. Okay.
While poisoned, you cannot regain hit points.
Uh-oh.
Also, at the start of each of your turns, you will take 4d8 poison damage at the start of your turn until you can save out of it.
Cool. Okay. I might have something for this. I might be okay.
Okay.
Maybe.
You got it.
Marky Mac 85 says.
Lolth just rips through the dragon form. that was assaulting her, and you guys just see the dragon just turn right back into Callista, and Callista looked like she got rocked that round.
Someone want to minimize me?
Oh yeah, I can minimize you. Sure. There's Callista.
Yeah.
Just put that on the GM layer for now. And that ends Lolth's turn. Bring us to
Oh, I was flying. Do I take fall damage or do I just land on the ground?
I will say you take 3 points of bludgeoning damage from the fall.
Cool. Love that.
Silver with Lachlan on deck.
Alright, so bonus action. I hold out my double-bladed scimitar and run my hand over it, and you see the blade start to vibrate.
Mm-hmm.
I am going to cast Banishing Smite on it, and I am going to attack Lolth.
Counterspell.
You're gonna counterspell it?
Totally.
Okay. What level?
Regular third.
You have to roll for
Roll
it. Then.
for
It's
it.
a 5th level spell.
You got it. Lolth has a plus. Let's see. Where's her innate spellcasting? There it is. Her spellcasting ability is Charisma. Oh boy. You're not going to believe this. She has a plus 10 on this. And I rolled a natural 1.
Wow.
Your spell.
meant to be.
Your spell succeeds. She tries to stop it from happening.
So I'm going to attack with that side of the blade.
All right.
You hear a small voice call out to you and say, "I'm quite certain you have this one." I'm going to burn important and drop a nat 20 on Silver.
Oh, natural 20 for the
So-
attack.
Michael, I'm pretty sure this isn't. You're not going to let me do this, but this is a Vorpal.
I understand what you have, and it's not going to work on Wolf.
Yeah, I figured.
Nice
so the
try.
next
Nice try, Molfin. Nice
Can
try.
we get a single leg?
Can we get a triumph, Michael? Can we get a
Yeah,
triumph?
yeah,
I just want a leg. We want spider
Hey,
legs for dinner.
Hey,
Hit.
those nag paws over there all day. All day.
Absolute death, Michael. Complete and absolute death.
So Michael, I do have a question though for the Vorpal because I get extra damage because the beheading doesn't work, which is
Absolutely.
8D. No, yeah, 8D8 or 68. Sorry, 68.
Yep, multiplied.
Is
Yeah.
that doubled?
Yeah, you're gonna roll all the
Is that
dice.
crit?
All the dice are doubled.
Okay, so even that 68.
Yes,
Okay, cool.
all the dice are doubled.
All right.
Oh.
And then
This
I
is
will
this is
also
why you can't
expend-
behead her because you're gonna do a crap ton of damage
He
anyway.
knew this.
I also am going to
I knew
expend.
this.
I'm going to expend my last spell slot to Eldritch Smite also.
Oh wow, that's
I'm rolling this on D&D
Oh.
Beyond because I'm not rolling 22 D8 and 10 D10.
good lord.
Yeah, you get carpal tunnel rolling that many dice. Like,
So base damage is 200 plus 20.
Plus
220.
220 points of damage.
I will say, is she weak to, or does force damage affect her? Because majority of this is force damage.
There is. I'll just tell you, she takes all of that force damage.
Okay, cool. So 220 points of damage.
220 points of damage. As you strike through this blast, this flash of Eldritch energy, as you just jam the Vorpal double-bladed scimitar down into her flesh, you hear her go, "Ah! Ah!" And she just turns around and she uses a legendary action immediately to try to swipe at you if your turn was ended.
No, I get an extra attack.
Okay, go ahead.
Which I'm gonna make it reckless.
Make it with advantage.
Oh, wait, I already rolled. That was a 15, plus 16, so 31.
Yes, that hits.
All right, so this one's not gonna be as much, of course, but
It's hard to beat 200.
Yeah.
gonna
So
be
that
that
is
boy had
that is a
fucking-
23.
23 points of damage.
Yeah.
Is invisibility a concentration spell for Lolth?
That is a good question.
That's a good question. Let me check.
If it is, she needs to make a DC 110.
It is. It is. It is. She's not going to make that save.
Oh, shit.
That's probably the only way you're not going to get her to make a save. But that
Should
works.
roll some Shadowrun dice to get there.
Yeah,
like-
that's it. She is now visible.
Yeah, that will end my turn, Michael.
You got it. You got it. Very good. She is going to use a legendary action. And she's actually going to use a legendary action to begin to... She's going to cast a spell. She begins to recite some incantations. And her spell has been cast.
I don't have any spells to counter,
What?
so.
I can't counter because I can't see.
You're in another dimension and I'm too far away.
Okay. It is Lachlan's go.
We
I
don't
don't
know
think
what
I
the
can
spell
do
did.
anything.
Cool.
I think I'm paralyzed and incapacitated.
You are
Unless
I think
there's concentration that got broken in any of that
Yeah,
nonsense,
and
but I think it was a lair action.
yeah,
that led me there.
and you can't. I think you can't do anything until the next lair action takes place. So you're pretty much
So I'm stuck.
You're stuck.
Yep. Pass.
Bringing us to the Nagpaws.
Where did them are stunned also.
This one is
Is Field
freed
worth-
from his cage and sees two stunned individuals over here.
Uh-oh.
not good.
What is he going to do?
How much health does Riled have?
Rilde's at 77.
Oh.
He's at full health.
Oh no. That's
Why do
dangerous.
you think I tried to yeet him into Ilmater's plane?
Oh.
Why do you think Vix just gave the DM ideas?
Well, Rilde is going to have to. This individual starts making concentrating on a spell towards Rilde.
All of them will cast counterspell.
Let's go.
What level?
4th level. I'm out of thirds.
Still gonna have to roll.
Okay.
You can do it. Hey, Silver, don't forget you have inspiration.
17 on the die, so that is a 22.
Oh, as this creature goes and starts casting, you recognize the incantations here, Molfin. As this individual just tried to feeble mind Riled.
Excuse me?
And then panics and decides to retreat a little bit. 10. Over here next to the statue, Nagpaw. What are you doing? These two are stunned until Ashland's go, I believe.
I think Ashland's next, but I don't think Ashland can move, right?
Well, give me 1 second. I'm going to check on one
Okay.
thing. As I believe Lolth is going to use a legendary action at the end of that turn to make another. Oh, I was doing that wrong the whole time. It says under one action melee attack, Lolth gets to make 2 short sword attacks, not just 1.
Oh.
Well, that's cool. So I'm going to do that against Silver, because he's a jerk.
No, why?
Fucking get him.
So 2 strikes of a short sword coming at Silver. 29 on the first?
Yeah.
21 on the second?
Yep.
Both hit? Okay.
Yep.
All right. You are going to suffer. Come on, app. 19 points of slashing on the first one. 21 points of slashing for the second.
1 second, Michael.
Mm-hmm.
As Lolf makes contact with me with her weapons,
Mm-hmm.
I kind of like look over at everybody and just smile, and I turn to ice. I'm going to use Tomb of Leviticus, whatever you say it.
Okay.
I'm encased in ice. It gives me 150 temporary hit points, and I have that until the end of my next turn or until the damage is gone.
Okay. Got it.
The Iceman.
So as you see these attacks coming, you're just engulfed in ice, and these swords just hit the ice. Okay. Did you
take 40?
40? Then you does the ice take poison damage?
That would be up to you. Doesn't say that it does not.
Okay.
Take
If it
poison
does,
damage,
if it says that
so-
it does not, then it still takes it from the weapon. So 21 poison on the first,
Okay.
and 21 poison on the second.
Got it. I am still an ice cube.
Okay. Ends legendary action. Nagpaws can't do anything other than the one that went. So the one that's petrified basically is petrified until something gets it unpetrified.
Petrified until
until
greater
so somebody can
restoration?
free it. Yeah, somebody can free it from that. Good. Ashlyn with Diana on deck.
Okay, so how do I get a save against this at all after my turn?
You are covered in webs, so you'd have to use your action to get out of it. You can still attack, you just make it with disadvantage.
Okay, I'm gonna attack. I've never done this before, and I don't want to do it, but I'm gonna sharpen my blade. Use sharpen blade +3, my Kenzai longbow,
Okay.
and I'm going to start wailing at Loth. And if I make contact, I'm gonna do a thing.
Okay.
So my first attack is a disadvantage, so that will not make it. I rolled a 3 and a 4. My second attack is a nat 20 and a 18. So 18 plus 14 is 32 to
Yeah,
hit.
that hits.
So that'll hit at least for 16 points of damage.
Okay.
And I will use my maneuvering strike to tell Callista to move as far away as possible, so she can move up half her speed without provoking attacks of opportunity from the target of my attack.
She will move around, but she's not going very far. She has a plan.
Okay.
She will.
Oh, and
move
she'll
to,
take an extra
maybe
6.
She'll be underneath this little guardian.
Okay.
So she'll be like the Raven Queen, me, guardian above me.
Okay. And she takes an extra 6 points of damage too. I forgot about that.
Extra 6. Okay.
So that was that turn. Yep.
All right.
That's all I can do.
Diana, you're up.
Vix, are you still paralyzed? I cast Lesser Restoration.
Does Lesser do
And
it?
I heal his. It does.
Okay.
I heal his paralysis.
All right. You are no longer paralyzed, Vix, as Diana rests her hand on your shoulder.
Yep. And you're welcome. I don't have any other spells that I can do right now. So, how's it going?
Everything hurts.
With the stethoscope, Diana's just like, okay, but where does it hurt exactly? Can you rate the pain on a scale of 1 to 10 for me?
There's a spot in the middle of my chest that's just a giant black circle from where I was disintegrated.
that. We'll get to that. Anna can do. So I will now be my celestial.
Now here's what I'm gonna do, Diana, for your celestial. It says that it obeys your verbal commands, no action required. But since you basically told it to attack Lolth, so that's all it can really do because you're not there to give it verbal commands. So it's just gonna keep on attacking. That's what it would do.
It's reasonable.
That is the plan.
All right.
Where's my dice? There's my dice. Dice. Okay. 10 plus 13, 23.
23 hits.
Okay, 1 hit. I'm going to assume that a 19 would not hit.
Not hit. Yep, that's right.
Okay. 129.
That hits.
Okay. That was a nat 1. That's definitely not gonna go. How many was that?
That was your fourth one. Yeah, so 2 hit.
Okay. There we go.
So 2d10 plus 22.
Right. 9.
I missed that last
Bad
number.
it wasn't the other way around.
I missed that last number. It glitched out.
6.
9 plus 6?
9 and 6, yeah.
15 plus 22?
Uh-huh.
37.
Yeah.
All right. So as the Celestial just keeps on pounding on Lolth, Lolth looks like she's backing up into the corner a little bit with all this massive damage that she's been receiving.
Interesting. Oh.
And that is...
Never mind.
And that is the end of round 3. And all of a sudden, Lolth looks towards Callista, who's moving freely along the battle, just glares at you, Callista, and says, I gave you everything you needed. I gave you everything. I gave you all the power that you ever would want. And this is how you repay me.
You didn't give me anything. Everything was from Asmodeus and my own power. That throne that's in my room, I got that, not you.
Oh. None of you deserve this. None of you deserve everything that you've been given from me. All of you should be bowing before me. Fine. You want to do it this way? And she takes one of her legs, slams it to the ground. And everything starts to crackle along the floor beneath you. As it spiderweb cracks the floor out. And the floor begins to break in several pieces. And it's strange. The floor may not have actually been here at all. And you guys begin to plummet into darkness. And that's where we're going to end tonight's episode of Kindred Lists.
Wait, what about us?